Chapter 13, Section 1, Introduction. On February 22, 1902, the rich financier J.P. Morgan went to the White House to see President Theodore Roosevelt. Morgan had a dispute to resolve with the president. Roosevelt had recently ordered the Justice Department to file a lawsuit against Northern Securities Company, of which Morgan was part owner, for antitrust violations. Northern Securities was a holding company, a business that controls other companies by buying up a majority of their stock. Morgan and other businessmen had created this holding company to control the long-distance railroad lines from Chicago to California. By the time the Roosevelt administration filed suit against him, Morgan held a monopoly on rail service in the Northwest. Morgan believed it would be easy for the two men to settle their differences. "If we have done anything wrong, send your man to my man and they can fix it up," he told Roosevelt. But Roosevelt disagreed. He didn't like it when big business treated government as an equal, or worse, as its servant. "That can't be done," he told Morgan. 2 years later, in 1904, the Supreme Court ruled against Northern Securities. Trust busting was one of the number of progressive reforms enacted at the national level in the early 1900s. In addition to local and state issues, progressives were also concerned about the problems in the country as a whole. Many of them believed that the national government no longer served the interests of all Americans. In an age when big business seemed all-powerful, many reformers felt the United States was abandoning its promise of freedom and the opportunity for all. They wanted the government to play a stronger role in promoting democracy and solving national problems. 3 presidents, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, and Woodrow Wilson, worked to advance the progressive reforms. Their efforts helped change how Americans thought and continue to think about the role of government.